I could not be more excited for our next guest because I use one of these all the time and it is absolutely awesome. We're going to show you why. It's called QuietKat. Joining me right now, Jake Roach. Good morning.
Yeah, how's it going?
I'm so fired. I've had one of these for about a year using it. We have one now at the TV8 studios. Mark's cruising around on it up Valley. Tell us about QuietKat.
Well, I mean, this one here, this is the ultimate camping machine. You take this out into the backcountry on forest roads. You can have your cooler, you can have your Yeti back there packed with your fly rods, hitting the high country lakes for the whole weekend. You got saddlebags. This has 750 watts. This one's a 750 watt, and that's actually a measurement of watt power that is legal in a lot of places.
I'm going to talk more in detail about it here. I'll scoot out of the way and we'll show it. I wanted to talk about what QuietKat is in just a moment, but since you have dived into the actual bike itself, this is an electric assist pedal bike.
That's correct. An electric assist is important because that's what makes it more legal in more places on national forests, bike paths, and etc. As a matter of fact, the Colorado outdoor industry is kind of leading this movement with the Hickenlooper office about how these bikes, these basically electric-powered bikes, almost like motorcycles, and how they're legal on bike paths or in the forest or in the wildernesses. And QuietKat's been kind of on the front end of this whole electric bike movement. And this one is one that we really cater to, like remote access, camping, hunting, fishing, get back there, get out.
It's so ridiculous how far you can go on one charge. I want to go back to the trailer here. This is something new. I hadn't seen this.
Yeah, we just came out with the trailer. We had it match the fat tire for the suspension and the tires and a look and feel. But realistically, you can load that trailer up with 100 pounds or so, have all your camping, all your gear inside your cooler.
You got your cooler back there.
Yeah. I mean, just load it up and head out. You know, a lot of times, even if you're like, oh, well, that's lazy. Well, you know, carrying 200 pounds is hard for anybody. I don't care how good a shape you're in. And if you want to just get out and experience the backcountry and do it on a QuietKat that is not obtrusive, this is a pretty awesome machine to be able to do that with.
And the one thing that I want to talk about is the range that it has. I always get asked when I'm cruising around on mine, how far can you go on that? I have been amazed with just the most minimal amount of effort pedaling with the electric assist. I can go for miles and miles. What's the longest that you've seen these go?
The first thing is that these batteries are removable. So if you were going, you can pack batteries.
Sure.
But per battery, without pedaling, you'll get about 20 miles.
Okay.
If you pedal, it kind of exponentially adds to that, 30 miles, 40 miles. So it really adds. How much watts you want to put in there with your legs matters a lot.
I took one, many of our viewers, you know, they travel. I went to Catalina Island last fall.
Last year, yeah.
And I took one, and you're really not allowed to have a car there. A lot of people go over on bikes. I took mine, put it on the ferry, cruised over there, and I was able to go around on the island just with my QuietKat, went spear fishing, and it took me to places I normally wouldn't go to.
We just sent a few of them over to Nantucket, which is on the other side, right? But the use of machines like this on islands where, number one, it's expensive to get your car there just by ferrying it over, and then they're not that big, right? Like you can wrap around an island in 30 miles or whatever. This is the perfect machine.
I love it. I got to get mine more dialed in. I like the whole bag setup. I want to show, who do we have as our test guy over here?
Connor over here on one. This one's dialed up in camouflage.
Well, I want to watch now. He's got the pedal assist. Look how fast. This is a fat tire bike. You know, getting upwards. I've had mine up almost to 50 miles per hour.
Well, 50 miles an hour is probably a little too fast for these bikes, but they will easily go 20 miles an hour unassisted. And we also have a 1,000-watt version, which is just a little bit more juice.
And notice he's not pedaling right now.
Yeah, I mean, those 1,000 watts will go close to 30 miles an hour, and that's all rated with like a 200-pound rider.
And he is a big, solid guy.
He's not little.
And I like the fact that with the fat tires that are on there, I mean, these things, they're like the armored car of bikes.
Yeah, and that's just, you know, QuietKat, we started our development with a 3-wheeled tricycle. We kind of moved into the fat tires, and now in the next couple of years, you'll see some really aggressive mountain bike style stuff from QuietKat.
And also like the fact it's got the shock on the front end. You definitely appeal to hunters. What a great way to quietly and stealth-like get back there.
I mean, to date, our kind of market focus has been to hunt, fish, camp. Like, get out into the outdoors, go experience it, have fun, and don't kill yourself doing it.
All right, I'm going to have you scoot over so we can get one more shot. Take a look at this. It's called QuietKat. They're based out of Eagle, Colorado. This is the ultimate way to access the backcountry quietly and efficiently. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's a great day for a bike ride. We're going to take it to the weather next.